Welcome to this Windows channel. This is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, October the 25th, 2017. Today in our Tech News Update, we have Chromebooks that apparently are winning over Canadian schools. Google has released some information yesterday about Chromebooks availability and especially on education. They say that Canadian schools are adopting the Chromebooks really a lot, and it's a hot item. It joins the US, New Zealand, and Sweden in having basically more Chromebooks in schools than any other countries. That is a funny thing, I have to say, in my personal little comment here, because I've always thought that kids should be using the same technology they have at a home. I remember back when Macs were very popular here in schools in Montreal, and I always wondered, well, they go home and they have a Windows PC. Shouldn't we be kind of using Windows PCs in schools because it's the same thing? And let's face it, for business, Windows is king. But that, of course, at least it gives them the computer skills. That I do understand. Consumer Report has some interesting information. The first one, it still refuses to accept that Surface Book is a good device to buy. But the more interesting Consumer Report information we have, they actually have given, of course, scores to the different phones. And although the iPhone 8 has a good score, in the overall what phone should I buy, they actually say get a Galaxy S7. It's the best phone out there for the amount of money you're going to pay. It has better features than the iPhone 8, and they say it has super call quality, better battery life. Well, Windows 10 Fall Careers Update has been rolling out for a little more than a week now, and even though we see here and there some people complaining of little problems, which is the usual rollout of Windows basically, one thing that of course stands out is it seems to be a pretty good rollout. And one of the other things that's very interesting is Microsoft yesterday was talking about how the rollout will go by phase, and of course it's pretty much the same thing as the Creators Update, but there's one difference. I have the impression by looking at everybody who's got it this time that it's actually rolling out faster than Creators Update did. Well, Skype for Android has reached a milestone. It has reached the 1 billion download club. Yep, it seems that Skype for Android is really popular. And what happens is that it reaches Facebook and WhatsApp in 1 billion downloads. That's a lot of downloads. Bad Rabbit ransomware is spreading across Eastern Europe quite fast. It started out in Russia and it's spreading across Ukraine, Germany right now, and a lot of different countries that still don't have it might actually be starting to see that appear. Now, it's very interesting because according to Kaspersky, it seems to be basically directed at corporate networks, and it's a variant of the Petya ransomware. So be careful with everything you do out there. Amazon has been looking at different ways to send you packages. Of course, one of the biggest issues with packages is if you're not at home, how do we, put the packages there? Putting a package in front of your house, maybe I'll get it stolen. Some drones that they've been testing have been leaving packets or packages in your backyard or your balcony, but obviously it's still a problem. Now they are looking at a way to actually unlock your door to drop packages in your home instead of outdoors. So that's kind of interesting. And I was thinking about that. Would I want a unknown guy or girl from a company to drop a pack in my home and unlock my door when I'm not here? I'm not sure. Well, the Kinect is officially dead. Microsoft has stopped manufacturing it. And of course, once it's not available anymore, there won't be any more available. Microsoft of course, has sold 35 million of these, which is not that bad. And for a lot of people, or for some analysts, it was kind of a failure. Microsoft says it's not a failure because of one major thing that the Kinect helped them do. is, of course, the technologies used in Kinect helped them make the HoloLens project. And so basically, these were interesting technologies that were very, very peculiar. And also, Microsoft wants to say, remember that when it was in 2011, released in 2011, it was the fastest selling device for consumers. So pretty interesting. And bye-bye Kinect. I actually played games with Kinect with some friends. Really enjoyed this technology. It's kind of fun. And finally, Kaspersky is kind of going back at the US. It's saying that the computers that were hacked and stolen data were not, first of all, knowingly done by Kaspersky if it did happen through Kaspersky. And the company says that computers that actually had Kaspersky spy on files probably already had a backdoor that modified the way Kaspersky would actually, find the files that it needed to snoop on. And they say that they have absolutely nothing to do with it, and that basically the US government is going a little crazy. Technology news for Wednesday, October 25th, 2017. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe? Give us thumbs up if you enjoy our videos, of course. And thank you for following us on this channel. Well, we'll have multiple videos today.